quería decirte hola muy rápido y que te quiero. Oh, adivina, voy a volver pronto a casa. ¡Sí! Oh, me muero por terminar de hacer de niñera y volver con mi querido marido. Te echo de menos. Tengo que volver al trabajo. Te quiero, Ethan. Te echo mucho de menos. Te mando muchos besitos. Adiós, guapo.
Speaking of FF14, I'm looking forward to beating Alexander on Monday/Tuesday. That'll be cool.
Tenías razón. Te mentí.
Beat Alexander
No
into
debería, pero
RE7 tournament, and then probably 2 weeks later is going to be Stormblood.
encuentras esto.
Very cool. This gets delayed.
No te metas.
Maybe after the tournament, as like a break, I'll finally play Signalis. I've been wanting to play Signalis for a really, really long time. I got it in a Steam sale. Yes, in the trailer, yeah.
Hey, soy Ethan.
It's cool that he got a shot.
Sí, no, estoy bien.
Honestly, I don't remember ever using his summon in the original. I'm not sure if I ever even found him.
¿Está viva? ¿Pero cómo es posible?
No lo sé, vaya. No sé cómo, pero está viva, o eso creo. Puede que sea una farsa. Quiere que vaya a buscarla.
¿Dónde está?
Dolby, Luisiana.
Quizá no han pasado 3 años.
Yeah, I'm getting close to finally buying a PS5, you'll learn. Because Rebirth and Spider-Man are both such huge games. Like, I played the shit out of FF7 Remake, platinuming it, of course. Like, I would just play the shit out of Rebirth. I would play so much out of Spider-Man. And then who knows what else. Of course, I would finally play Demon Souls. And who knows what else big games. Like, there's going to be big games coming out for years to... Maybe I might even dabble in Horizon Forbidden West. Though I might accidentally boot up Elden Ring instead as I go to play it. Like, it happens. See, Intergrade, I can just get on PC at least. I have been planning on getting Intergrade once it goes on sale. But like all these big games coming out, like it's rough waiting 1 to 2 years to play them, basically. And so, you know, could be time to finally invest in a PS5 in a few months. Like their console exclusives are so good that like it actually is worth it. It's just so hilarious. Like Phil Spencer, he on that one interview, he talked about how like screwed Xbox was and how they'll never actually be able to win people over, and how like they kept screwing up, so they're permanently screwed. Like, no, that's just not how that works. If they start coming out with good console exclusives,
nice.
Like really good Sony level console exclusives, they're gonna have the people trickle in. Like, people are gonna, like, if they got Bloodborne, okay, people would buy Xbox One X. If Bloodborne 2 was an Xbox exclusive, overnight, Xbox One X would start matching PlayStation 5 sales, like, overnight. Like, literally overnight. I just thought it was just so hilarious. Like, in that interview, he's so defeated, so giving up. But like, he's just so wrong. That was right after Redfall came out. And he's like, yeah, like, we're done. Like, we're not gonna ever beat Sony. Like, it's actually not about whether or not you make good console exclusives. And, like, that could be true. Like, maybe he'll prove me wrong one day. But here's the thing. It's such a meaningless statement to make because they don't have any good exclusives. And yes, Starfield is, like, at least okay. But there's also the issue of the fact that if you have a computer, you can play any Xbox games. So it's a two-pronged problem. A, Xbox currently has 0 exclusives. They could get Bloodborne 2 tomorrow, but it wouldn't matter because it would still come out on PC. Xbox quite literally has 0 console exclusives. They don't have a single one. Starfield, it's not a console exclusive. It comes out on PC. So aside from the fact that they don't have any good console exclusives, and I don't want to insult Starfield too much because I honestly seems like I would have fun playing Starfield, but it's still not like an amazing game like, you know, Last of Us.
That's
I think Death Stranding was really interesting, but I'm not gonna actually like say it as like a genre definer. God of War 4, God of War 5, you know, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Spider-Man PS4, Returnal. Oh my god, Returnal was so good. Demon Souls, like all these big ticket games that are just so good. And you had, at least at the time that they came out, you had to get a PS5 to play them. Like, so all that, I didn't even name all of them. All of that for PlayStation. And then for Xbox, 0. Literally 0. So 0 in the fact that they don't have any exclusives on par with Sony, but literally 0 in that every one of those games are also PC games. So it's just like a compounding issue. But if they, like, Phil Spencer had that interview, and then, like, I'm just sitting there like, okay, if you get Bloodborne 2 and then make it not also release on PC overnight, you just get a huge amount of sales and start actually rivaling Sony. Like, it's just that simple. Just make a damn good game. Like, come on. He's having that interview, and I was like, okay, this is all cool and all, Phil, but why don't you start by actually making a good game first? And then, once you make a genre-defying Last of Us, God of War 4 level game, then and only then, and after that doesn't cause your Xbox One X to skyrocket in sales, only then can you then pout about how Xbox lost the console generation and they're permanently screwed and yada yada yada. Bugsnax could have been interesting, except I watched it. It was an interesting game. But as far as a console Xbox One X exclusive, it could have been interesting, except it was not an Xbox One X exclusive because it also came on PC. So it's just like Xbox One X is just never going to do that well because they're screwed because they don't know how to make good games, and then they're screwed because they will never have an exclusive even if they make good games. Was it? Honestly, I have no idea. I thought it came out on Game Pass. It could have been what Xbox does, where it's a non-Xbox exclusive, where it came out on PlayStation and PC.
Aquí había otra puerta. Estoy segura. Aquí no es. No está. ¡No está!
Act 2. Thank you, Donkey. Very cool. Yeah, Knack 2, like, okay, like, for Sony, God of War 4, Returnal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Last of Us, and then Xbox, Knack 2 and Rise, Son of Rome. Ah, yes. It's actually crazy, like, how is Xbox not able to make one major exclusive that's, like, insane that everyone loves? Like, how? They can't make one. They can't even make one. I just don't... When was the last, like, huge, critically acclaimed console exclusive that Xbox made? I'm gonna, like, Hi-Fi Rush, I guess? Even though that wasn't actually an exclusive, but... Hi-Fi Rush, I guess? But again, it wasn't like some insane release. Oh, really? I thought Knack 2 was Xbox. I just don't get it, though. Like, they have so much money they could throw at it. Like, do they really not have any money to throw at it? Like, they're spending all this money buying Bethesda. If you took just 1% of that money to buy Bethesda, and instead made a game on the level of God of War 4, like, come on.
Sal de mí.
Yeah, they have Gears of War, but when was the last time they made a Gears of War? I don't even know, because I've never played a Gears of War.
¿Qué demonios eres mía?
Bit too far forward. Tick. Silent Hill 2 Remake will be, but that game is looking rough. So I'm not. I will happily be surprised when it ends up good. No. Wait, how are you not dead? What the Okay. Okay, the first hit like 3 times from at least whatever I heard. That's in like a triple hit. That didn't kill her, so I hit her 1 time, doesn't work. 1 time doesn't work. What? Like what? I guess it just lied to me.
No deberías haber venido.
RE7 sound design be lying.
¿Y qué coño está pasando?
Me llamo Zoe. Prueba a salir por el ático.
El ático.
Ve allí. Ahora.
Shame. I mean, yeah, but it's Bethesda, so... I think that it could have been big, but they just didn't do even remotely enough to make it, like, a huge deal game. From what I've seen, at least. It just doesn't seem that good. Like, they haven't really improved their dialogue system in years. The powers seem at least a little interesting. But, like, it's just the same old Fallout design. Like barely iterating, honestly. Like, it was just missing something. I don't even know what. I've only watched it, to be fair. Horizon, yeah, Zero Dawn was great. I platinumed that. Forbidden West was great, even though they both had some unfortunate timing releasing. I haven't played Forbidden West. Everything I've seen of it looks cool. It looks like they took Zero Dawn and they just added a bunch of cool stuff to it. Added a bunch of underwater stuff, which is cool. Everything I've seen of gameplay has seemed good, though it hasn't been that much because, you know, Elden Ring atomized it. I still think it is just the most hilarious thing that the publishers were confident that they could compete with both Breath of the Wild with Zero Dawn, and then they were confident they could compete with Elden Ring. It's actually so hilarious. The number of times we've talked about games that released that year, and just we completely forgot to even mention Forbidden West. And like, wait. Oh no, wait, there's also Forbidden West. Totally forgot about that. Like, it was just so hilarious. It had like 1 day of spotlight, and then Elden Ring, and then it was gone from everyone's memories. And they did it twice. They released Zero Dawn with Breath of the Wild, and they released Forbidden West with Elden Ring. Like, why? Oh, we got a casualty.
familia.
I mean, I guess, but like that's not bad. Everything I've seen of Tears of the Kingdom has been amazing. So, except for the dungeons, I still wish they could have done a little bit more at the dungeons. But everything else has seemed so good. I think they really, really like shook up the game. Like, of course, it's still Breath of the Wild 2, but the new powers shake up the game so much in such a good way. Oh yeah, Rifts Apart, forgot about that one as well. That game had huge acclaim when it first came out. It looked so good. Completely forgot about that game.
¿Dónde estoy? ¿Pero qué?
Vamos arriba, dormilón. Es la hora de la cena.
¿Quién es?
I mean, I think it like
Mi
it
Mia.
filled the perfect niche of what a sequel should be. Where like, of course, it still feels like Breath of the Wild, but they added so much cool shit to it that it is like a really step up from everything I watch when I watch people playing it. Like they, you know, it's still Breath of the Wild, but it is like still so different too. Like the perfect balance from everything I saw, except for the fact that the dungeons are still lame. Like it is kind of sad. Like what was the last good Zelda dungeon to come out? I'm trying to think. Like maybe something in the Link's Awakening remake, though that's a remake, so does that even count? I'm not sure if that even counts. So I think before that, it was probably a Link Between Worlds dungeon. Link Between Worlds had some clever dungeons. So it was probably the last good dungeon in the Zelda franchise has been a Link Between Worlds dungeon.
Joder. Seguro que es el poli otra vez.
Malditos cerdos. Ahora vengo a por ti.
Skyward Sword has some good dungeons too, but Link Between Worlds came out after Skyward Sword, right? At least I think. I'm just trying to think of like the most recent dungeon that was considered really good in a Zelda game. Skyward Sword had a lot of good dungeons. Memorable dungeons for sure. Let's see, the Linearu mining facility was great. The music is so good in that dungeon.
¿Creías que te ibas a ir sin terminarte la
Excuse me.
cena?
Alright, this is a weird one. Can you lunge again? Sad. Yeah, every time I see people hating on the game, they couldn't get the motion controls down. Like I'm over here, like I had zero issues with the motion controls. Like maybe it just sucks. Every time I see people shitting on the motion controls, I had so much fun with them. Like I'm just under the impression that either their Wii Motion Plus like was malfunctioning or they just sucked at the game. You would be right, Unknown, because they're about to announce the new Nintendo console.
Buen trabajo, Ethan.
Zoe, ¿no?
So,
¿Qué le pasa a esta
Cállate
gente?
y escucha si quieres vivir. Debes salir de esa casa. Prueba por el salón principal.
Vale.
Oh, y esa cosa en tu muñeca es un códec. No lo pierdas. Es importante.
how many triple packs have they done?
¡Aquí!
Tiene que ayudarme.
Okay.
Un momento. A ver, ¿vive usted aquí?
I'm not sure if they would go for that as the
¿Su
triple
casa?
pack.
¿Qué? Yo no.
They probably do more Mario
Vale.
as a
Mire,
triple
hemos
pack.
recibido avisos de personas desaparecidas.
No lo entiende. Tengo que salir de aquí.
Me sé.
Some
No me
nice
está
red.
escuchando. Aquí hay un puñado de fanáticos tratando de matarme.
Bien, déjeme decirle algo. La situación
For the
en la
record, we
que
can
se
be like
encuentra es
-8
tanto
there.
sospechosa, ¿no?
¿Está de broma?
Como le iba diciendo, tenemos a varios desaparecidos. Y no puedo descartar que un extraño como usted esté implicado.
Vale. Le contaré lo que sé.
Bien, eso está mejor. Nos
Oh, I
vemos
forgot.
más
The
tarde.
Advance Wars remake is coming out.
Espere.
That game is
Présteme
great.
su arma.
Debe haber perdido
The Advance
la
Wars
cabeza.
games are so fun.
Mire.
I never beat Days of Ruin. I probably should.
Vale. Ayudante. ¿Quiere ver mi esquela en los periódicos? ¿O quiere ser el héroe que me salvó la vida?
Yeah, because Nintendo made it a limited time thing. Why do they do that, man? It's so
¿Este
shitty.
cuchillo?
Vamos, cójalo. No puedo darle más. Ahora vaya, al garaje, ya.
Ja.
¿Qué voy a hacer con un cuchillo? Tenemos que salir de aquí.
Antes.
Oh, yeah, it
tiene
was
que
still
decirme,
great.
¿Qué hace aquí a estas
It wasn't
horas?
worth that much to me because I've already 100%ed Galaxy 1
¿Por qué no
and
dice
Galaxy
la
2.
verdad? ¡Respóndame ya!
Aunque se lo cuente, no me creería.
I never 100%ed Sunshine, but I did pretty much everything except straight up doing every single like red coin challenge and stuff.
A la mierda. Voy a mataros a todos. No estoy yendo a Mejor que empieces a correr. Voy.
Maybe? Perhaps? No.
Tienes un momento, chaval. Estás a punto de ver algo maravilloso. ¡Joder!
God, it's so easy to pick back up. Maybe I shouldn't switch to the knife there. Maybe that's DDoSing me. Okay, but is that going to go up or down in value once they announce the new console? How does that work actually? Are you intentionally holding on to it? I'm assuming it goes up in value. Damn. Nice.
Es la hostia, ¿verdad? Te aseguro que es mejor que morir. Mi pequeña no sabe.
Oh, that's sad. Well.
Como pueda. Lo que en resumen significa que estás jodido. No te vayas.
See if it's saved. Probably gonna lose time, but sure.
¿Quién construyó esto?
Esa arma no va a funcionar como tú crees.
Ooh, that's nice!
No va. ¡Vamos a morir aquí!
Ooh, that's nice!
Alright, that's... I think that was a Perfect Jack 2 fight. Is that our first Perfect Jack 2 split? I'm not sure. I'll take it. Nice. Superconductor Tyranno. Classic. It's one of my
that's
favorite
nice.
cards. Ultimate Tyranno and Superconductor Tyranno. Try open more pearly packs on stream,
¿Qué
Kabos.
necesitas de mí?
Could drop another 2k
¿Vas a
gems.
ayudarme a salir?
I think I still have 3k, so... Since I'm not going to be building another deck other than purely for the next, like, 7 months, I could just drop another 2k and get another guaranteed Ultra Rare before I start
¿Hay
crafting.
algún tipo de cura?
El suero
Could
es
just end the stream with a nice
Debería
20
eliminar
pack.
esa cosa del cuerpo. Solo si no estás en estado avanzado.
Bien. ¿Dónde está?
Si supiera dónde está, ya me habría ido. Pero creo que mi madre lo ha escondido en alguna parte de la casa vieja.
Si lo conseguimos, ¿salvaría a Mia y nos iríamos?
Sí. Y yo también.
Yo también.
La casa está junto al agua.
So actually, wait, K-Boss. So Fenrir is a tier 0 deck. I'm assuming there's a deck that hard counters it, though.
Cuidado. Te están buscando.
How does that work? What is the hard counter to Fenrir? Because I'm assuming that deck is also going to become meta. It's like a B tier now, but then with Fenrir, it becomes, against Fenrir, it's overpowered. Flu hard counters there? That's funny. Start running 3 Book of Moons. Though, that doesn't... What hand... It's got to be a hand trap that counters it, right? I'm assuming. Does Book of Moon really counter it if you go second? It's not an accurate analysis there. Very good. There's that much time because of that. So, by TCG, are you talking about the Tearlaments? Was the Tearlament Solitaire? What point did it become Solitaire? Look at this. How did that second shot miss? The cursor didn't move. Get this, please.
Bien. ¿Tienes el suero?
Acabo de terminar con tu madre y sus...
So wait, why is it solitaire?
Podrías haberme avisado.
What makes it solitaire?
Lo siento. ¿Qué hay del
Because
suero?
the other person doesn't get to do anything?
Pero sé cómo crearlo. El
I feel
brazo
like
y la cabeza
all
de un ser
top tier decks kind of do that now.
¿Cabeza? Creo que tengo algo parecido.
¿En serio?
Del brazo no estoy segura. ¿Has registrado la casa?
No, aún no. Aún me queda la segunda planta.
Cash tier.
Vale.
Okay. I've been calling it
Búscalo.
Fenrir this whole time.
Ve a la caravana después.
I just hate the random time loss, man. I know we saved time there, but we lost time.
¿Qué demonios?
For no reason.
Increíble.
Alright, let's play the game of Will Marguerite actually spawn behind me? Despite, as far as I can tell, me doing nothing different. Or is she going to randomly not spawn behind me? I need to just ask about it. It's just ridiculous. Ay, ay, ay.
¡Te cogí!
Bait people into spending all their money on a overpowered deck and then just ban the deck. Classic. Thanks, Konami. Three Book of Moon Eclipse. Nice. I love Book of Moon. It's such a nice card. I just love how versatile Book of Moon is. It just serves so many purposes. It can silence monster effects. It can, if you specifically need a monster to not... if you need to go against a monster's attack versus defense versus the monster's attack, you can flip your own guys to protect them. Like, it's so cool on so many levels. It's just like such a good card. Not because it's overpowered, just because it's just so well made. I don't know. Yeah, same as Crossout Designator, you know?
Vete de aquí.
Oh, Dios. Supongo que es esto.
I still haven't actually looked at the Kashtira, the full Kashtira combo itself.
Ooh, that's nice.
That was weird. Let's switch to 60. Hopefully we don't bug out. No. God. Almost had a good time here. It's just nothing can just go right. It's just such a shame.
Esta mierda funciona. Ethan. 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 Espera, espera, espera. Tengo algo para ti. Mira lo que tengo. ¿Sabes qué es esto? ¿Sabes lo que quiere hacer Zoe con esto? ¿Cree que esta cosa es especial?
Let's get a nice gold in there.
No, Ethan. Esto no es especial. Esto de aquí es especial. Mira, Ethan. No todo el mundo quiere volver atrás. ¿Cómo? ¿Qué, Evelyn? Solo trato de enseñarle. Debe entender que no todo el mundo quiere que las cosas sean como antes. Zoe es una estúpida zorra. No entiende que no quiero que las cosas sean como antes de que mi padre os encontrase. No todos queremos volver atrás. Vale. Bien, Ethan. Ethan. Puedes arrastrarte por esa asquerosa y podrida casa todo lo que quieras buscando ingredientes, pero no vas a encontrar una puta mierda, Ethan. ¿Quieres el suelo? Amigo. Por encima de mi cadáver. ¿Me oyes? Bueno, Ethan. ¿Qué me dices?
¡Joder!
Joder. Alright, we got a lot of time save here.
¡Cuidado! ¡Que muerden! ¡Sí! Perdón por el desorden.
Nice.
Tendría que haber revisado antes, ¿eh?
Cool. Not perfect, but really good.
Lo sé. Putas
That was really,
contraseñas,
really
¿eh?
good.
Prueba con 0814. No,
Keep this up and finally have a
Pero
good barn fight
No,
split.
No, es 0514. Venga, inténtalo, nunca se sabe. Hit, top, hit, top, hit, top, hit, top.
Nice. Really nice. Okay. Keep this up until Barn fought, and I'll have a nice gold under my belt. Let's see it. Nice. Alright.
Ooh, that's nice.
Damn, the very last part I lost like a second. Whatever.
Damas y caballeros, niños y niñas, bienvenidos a la pelea del granero. Compórtense, señores, tenemos
¡Que te jodan!
gorda tierra, gorda tierra. No podemos ver de todas formas.
Okay. Well, good time save. Very nice. I didn't do my retry there. That's fine. That's going down, which is always nice. The question is, will we have a good... Oh. Shame. A good videotape.
Pásalo bien. Vale, ¿qué te parece si jugamos a un juego? Solo tienes que encender la vela y ponerla en la tarta.
¡Vete a la mierda!
Ethan, esa boca. Hay niños en el edificio. ¿En algún sitio? Creo. Ya no estoy seguro.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's nice.
Nice. That was a good spot, so you can immediately started putting it on.
¡Hijo de puta! ¡Tendrías que haber muerto!
Nice.
Se supone que esto era para ti, maldita sea.
Ooh, that's nice.
Nice. Okay. Kozak. to this part. How do I time my liquor shot? Just gotta shoot him at the last second. Like that. Anything earlier and he still has iframes.
Zoe. Zoe, yo...
Ahora no. No nos queda tiempo. ¿Tienes ambos ingredientes?
Toma. Hay para dos, ¿no?
Debemos fabricarlos rápido. Mi padre y Lucas no están lejos.
Ya viene. Papá está cerca.
Bien. Basta para dos.
Para dos.
Cuando tengamos el suero, ¿qué hacemos?
Hay una barca afuera. Iremos por el pantano. Pero no llegaremos lejos sin el suelo.
That's nice!
Uno es mío.
That was probably from the F inputs on the item box. A lot faster.
En casa. Yo hablaré contigo después. Los gigantes estén
Ya, no me queda nada más que ver.
Ethan, por aquí. ¡Inyéctale el suero!
¿Quieres que lo cure?
Shavra, you came at a good time. Well, I mean, we're about to start snack time, but we're definitely gonna do this run to the end. We're currently practicing for an NG Plus tournament.
¿Estás bien?
Sí.
Vamos, Mia nos espera.
I know you've been playing Starfield, right? Did you ever finish the new Myst game? That was the last time I saw you. Yeah, there's an NG Plus tournament in a week. Of course, we never ran NG Plus because we always did knife-only stuff. But we finally started learning NG Plus, which is going to be good for more efficiently taking pathing in knife-only. So this is gonna be. It's been nice to learn it.
Está bien. Fui tonta pensando que escaparía.
Pero Zoe.
¡Fuera!
We've been getting a lot of golds. It's been nice.
Vente. Seguro que alguien puede ayudar.
Esta es mi casa.
That's it.
Al parecer debo quedarme.
Enviaré ayuda.
No te molestes. No habrá nadie a quien ayudar.
Oh, if you haven't been here in a while, Spanish is currently deemed to be the fastest language. I still haven't personally confirmed the original 2 faster language spots. So I would... Well, no, I think it's just the LN2 call, actually. I still need to confirm those. Oh, and the oven. I've never personally confirmed the oven dialogue. So it could be that there's actually a different one that's faster, and the recordings are off, but I doubt it. I am curious which language is faster for Alan 1. It doesn't matter because you skip the call, but I am curious.
¿A quién se supone que iba a elegir? Mira.
So we also we have after Jack 3 we have 51 seconds of time save to work with.
Tú tienes que ver con esto, ¿no?
And I have yet to have a good videotape in a run. So hopefully I can finally have a good videotape in a run. I would love to finally have a good videotape. That's really, I care about that more than a good PB. Though a good videotape is going to help you get a good PB, so there's also that.
¿Estás bien? ¿Qué ha sido eso? ¿Pero qué? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso?
Mama. Cochidayo.
Por aquí.
Cochidayo.
Ooh, that's nice!
Okay.
Come. Ethan?
Sure how I go to that, but I'll take it.
Ethan? Ethan?
¡Ethan! ¡Ethan!
Flawless ledge coming up. Beautiful.
¿Qué ha sido eso?
Han muerto. Todos muertos. ¿Qué pasa? La sala de máquinas. ¿Pero de qué estás hablando? ¡Los ha matado a todos!
Can we give a chance?
¿Qué cojones está pasando? Necesitamos armas. ¿Hay armas en este barco? No lo sé, pero... Por aquí quizá podamos salir.
Should really practice that fast fall. My hand shifts over by like a key. So passively, I need to not do that. At least I didn't lose time because I was paused. It's not ideal.
¿Te acuerdas?
¿Qué eres?
Yeah, get ready for Nice.
Dijiste que seríamos una familia. ¿Qué estás
The
diciendo?
scene right here is where the majority of the Spanish typeset comes from. At least compared to other languages.
Ooh, that's nice.
Sad. Gotta be very careful there. Shame. Whatever.
Mira,
Nice.
¿por
Por.
Alan, estás empeorando.
Mira, para. Infectado en el ataque.
Infectado en el ataque.
Ya no me quedan fuerzas. Me lo merezco. Fue culpa mía que saliera.
Sí, es culpa tuya. Pero no por ello voy a dejarte morir.
¿A ti no te atacó?
Es parte del protocolo implantado. No me puedo creer que esté pasando.
Toma. Tiene sus muestras de tejido.
Here we go. Can we finally have a good videotape in a run? Come on, let's just have a perfect videotape.
Vale.
In a run. Perhaps. Mayhaps.
Está cerca. Está vomitando. Joder, debo reiniciar.
Nice. Pretty good. Oh, my stream is freezing again on my phone. Hopefully it's still good. Can't do anything for now. Oh, I think it's back. Here we go. Come on. Let's see it. Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the first tough part. Huge. Oh. No. Rip. I just drew a complete blank there. Ah, shame. Disgusting. I can't believe I was just not somehow fully paying attention in videotape. Well, maybe someday we'll have a perfect videotape. Maybe someday. Like, what an intense sabotage there, though. Shame. Maybe someday. Wow. Finally get it, and then self-sabotage somehow.
¿Estás enfadada, mami?
No, Evie. No estoy enfadada. Espera. ¿Qué me has llamado?
No quiero vivir en este laboratorio. Quiero una casa. Y quiero que seas mi mamá.
Sí, Evie. Seré tu... Evie, espera.
Espera.
¿La has encontrado?
Sí, pero salió corriendo.
Here we go.
Sigue creando
Come
amigos,
on.
Alan. Estas cosas están por todas partes.
Te lo dije.
There we go.
¿Estás bien?
Tú preocúpate de traer de vuelta a Evelyn.
There we go. Alright. Fumble in the elevator, but it's fine. It's annoying me because it was so unnecessary. It was there's no skill involved, you just have to just do a simple input. What? How did he not die? Literally, how did he not die? No way, did that just happen? Okay. I just got Omega fucked somehow. Cool. Cool, I somehow managed to do that to myself. Okay. It's actually unbelievable that I can do that to myself somehow. We're not in danger at least. So that's a start. So we didn't lose that much time. But there is actually just a curse when it comes to videotape. So I've never seen him not die as long as you hit him twice. So I'm a little confused what happened there, because I am, as far as I could see with my own eyes, he was hit twice. 2 hit animations of getting hit twice. And so that is supposed to be a kill, no matter where you hit him on his body. 2 hits, dead.
Está fuera de control.
Weird.
Sin el tratamiento se está deteriorando.
Bueno, morir no va a ser tan malo.
No digas eso.
Oh, I've been meaning to ask you about that, K-Boss.
Ese mal bicho no espera.
They're gonna undo... Like, it's such a catastrophically awful decision on so many levels that they're gonna clearly undo it. It's just such a catastrophically self-sabotaging decision.
Fuck you, Alan!
But basically, like, there's the more, like, they've so incentivized people to not use Unity. In a few years, people, like, so okay. Of course, anyone who is about to finish their game in Unity, they're not just gonna jump ship. Like, maybe one person will to make, like, a big statement. But no one actually is gonna want to do that. Okay, so of course, for the next maybe year or two, they're still gonna have devs coming out with Unity games. Like, okay. But then after that, any dev will never, ever make a game in Unity because it's just such a serious downside, such a serious flaw. It's so insane how serious a flaw it will be to make a game in Unity that you will just never make a game in Unity, ever. Any new dev will never make a game in Unity. Any old dev that knows how to port a game will not make a game in Unity. And any dev that is... So, because it's going to cost more to use Unity, there is now a financial investment you can do. You can pay someone money, and it won't actually be a loss because it's money that you would have spent on Unity, on the Unity extra fees. You can just pay people to port the game to another coding software. Well, see, you'll actually, that's the thing. Unity isn't the only mobile game software, right? Like, am I wrong about that? Like, if you impose this, any new dev will never make a mobile game in Unity. And any old dev, the majority of them will find a way to not make the game in Unity, because there's going to be all these extra fees now, so you can pay someone to port your game out of Unity, and yeah, it costs money, but it might be a net gain because of the money you would have paid to Unity. It's just so suicidal on so many levels. Not even caring about the devs. Like, this isn't even a factor in the fact that the devs are getting screwed over. This is just about, like, financially, what will be the best financial decision for a dev to do, and it is to just never use Unity. And that's not even getting into the fact that Unreal and stuff could take advantage of it and just straight up be like, have some new project now. Oh, come on. Where they actually straight up start funding people's projects to switch to Unreal and stuff like that. Like, it's not even including that. Like, Unreal taking advantage of the situation. I mean, Unity might not care, but they're still gonna make money off indies that do well. And of course, I am very curious to hear what Xbox and Microsoft have, and I mean, I don't know about that many Unity games for Sony, but I'm very curious to hear what Microsoft and Nintendo have to say about paying those fees, because Unity is saying that Microsoft will be the one footing the bill for any Game Pass Unity game. And I just feel like there's not a chance in hell that's going to actually happen. I feel like it's much more likely that Xbox and Nintendo will just collaborate and just pull all their Unity games for like a month. And then Unity will, of course, kowtow to it because they're like, wait, we're going to be making no money now. And then I feel like they're going to undo this within the month because it's so suicidal on so many levels, not at all factoring in the fact that it's a dick move. It is just financially a terrible decision for Unity to make. Ugh, sad. God. Who's fat finger in my button? Wait, I know that, like, no one except for the executives were even informed of the decision, basically. It's just like, well, good luck everyone else, with all the serious backlash. Hey, just got the good RNG there. We still end up saving time. Because of course, because we have so much time to videotape and stuff, but could have been more.
Ethan.
Yes, yeah, also there's that. Because of course the staff have probably been dealing with bullshit with Unity for a while now. Especially since the EA CEO. They've probably been dealing with a lot for a long time. And so after, out of nowhere, them walking into work one day and be like, oh, we have to deal with the most insane backlash of the century as far as video game companies go. Well, actually no, Activision Blizzard is probably tops it. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna really boost it that much. Not because it wouldn't, but I think they're just gonna backtrack, and there's gonna be only a mini boost from it. They're gonna backtrack, and yes, some devs will jump ship, but over time, it'll become undone, I'd say.
Estás conectado a ella y no puedes resistir la sed de... Ya no eres la misma persona.
In other news, though, Liza P looks great. Liza P actually looks super, super good. Okay, but have you looked into Liza P? Comes out in a day or two. And it just looks like a really, really well done Souls-like. I'll have to look up how long it is, just to make sure it's not like kind of a scam, but everything I've seen of it, just the general gameplay, the iterations on the Soul like it does with the weapons, that sort of Bloodborne style weapons. Just the aesthetic is its own aesthetic, which is cool. The bosses have been cool.
¿Por qué? No te quiere. Puedo hacer que te quiera.
No le hagas daño.
Tonta, te lo he dicho. No voy a dañarlo.
Ni te atrevas.
Ok. No eres mi mamá. ¿Recuerdas?
We still have a lot of time saved to go here. Let's have a nice perfect minds, shall we? Right up until the last split. We happen to have a lot of time save on the injection split. Somehow. Not sure how that happened, but we have a lot of time save on that split.
Tienes que irte. No voy a poder resistir mucho más.
No.
Ahora ven y acaba con ella.
No. ¡Mía! ¡No!
No.
This is the easiest game ever.
Vale, niña del demonio. ¿Dónde coño estás?
Mia's kind of a bitch.
Hug tech? Oh, he's gonna get blocked. Hug tech. What? Ugh. That's such an unfortunate sucker punch. God. It could have been nice and just hit me, but done the thing where there's no animation, but no. Uncalled for, man. Nothing specific. It's just I got randomly sucker punched 2 seconds ago and lost like a second. Happens. I need to see exactly how far I can stand with this part. No! Sad. Ugh. I bet actually you can do the last... Oh, no. Okay, no, you need the saw. You 100% need the saw. Oh, man. What a shame. Not ideal. Here we go. Finish strong. Come on. I love how he just... I do not vibe with this universe. Nice. Perfect. I'm not even gonna have to go back for the saw. I mean, for the heal.
No está, no está.
Alright. Lots of times they've come in hot unless we make the same mistake again. Oh yeah, wait. Oh wait, you know what? I'm not gonna take the chance that I put myself in the danger. I did need that heal to do my trick of where I blast myself.
Es culpa tuya.
¿Qué?
Tranquilo, tranquilo, soy yo. Sé que no querías hacerme daño.
Mátalo, mamá.
Pero no deberías haberlo hecho.
I think I was fine. I don't think I would put myself at caution. Because I'm at roughly 600 health right now. So shooting myself would have probably put me into maybe 500. Shooting your shells doesn't do that much damage. And then from there, her blasts, when you block them, I think they only do like 40 something damage.
Vas a ser uno de nosotros. Y entonces jugarás conmigo.
No voy a jugar.
Should be a lot of time safe here. See it. Let's just not mess up the last part, and we'll be good. Because yeah, blowing yourself up there, as far as I can tell, is only going to save like half a second. So I'd just rather not take the chance.
¡Fuera de aquí!
Ah, I think I messed up.
No, no,
It's fine.
no, no, no,
Alright. See it? Ooh. Damn it, it's too small. Very nice. 12 seconds. 13 seconds, I think, saved. We just happen to have some time save there. I don't know how that got there. I have no idea how that got there. Yeah, I think you're very close to Shiva. Realm Reborn Epilogue does a lot of that, just completely random nonsense. Because it's trying to both set up the finale and set up Heavensward, so you're just kind of getting whiplash between them. We got a nice chunky little PB on our hands. Very nice. $128.06. Okay. Let's see if Live Split lies again.
Ahora soy una niña grande.
Petit garçon.
Solo eres un hombrecillo.
You can actually hit her arms there as they hit you. It doesn't do anything though. But the game recognizes that you hit them. Like, you actually gain DA when you hit them. Oh yeah, this is a big PB. Very chunky PB.
¡Usa esto!
Very nice.
Se acabó.
This is gonna move up quite a few places for sure.
A simplified clutch is shown here.
Being sub 128 is like a big deal as far as the 80% NG plus goes. Though of course world record is sub 127. World record is sub 126.44. That's crazy. I can still feel all the time loss though. Like, I haven't gotten close to being like, whoa, where's that time save coming from? It's like, oh yeah, every other second of the run, I was like, oh, lost a second there, lost a second there. Ooh. The Live Split has lied again. Happens. Alrighty. Very nice. Let's see. Okay. So, of course, Guest House is whatever. I still can't consistently do Mia 1. This is not time set for Mia 1. This is because this is getting to Mia 1. So we had a bunch of time loss at Mia 1. We still... Our hallway is not ideal at all. We still don't have a wall skip. I think we have a wall skip gold, at least. But yeah, this is without wall skip, so there's at least like 6-7 seconds of time save here with wall skip, maybe even more. Of course, every split has like half a second of time loss from not running efficiently as well. Out of bounds was not good. I can't remember the specifics, but it wasn't good. Our Jack 2 was perfect. As far as I can tell, that was a perfect Jack 2. Let's see. Old House, we didn't... I definitely didn't go perfectly. And then Mark 1, we still don't consistently get our gun out to get our 3 shots into her. Mark 2 was catastrophic failure. She still did not teleport behind me. I don't know. Oh wait, no. No, never mind. No, that was the run before. Let's see. So we saved a bunch of time here on the blue key, but I know we actually lost time. I think we got stuck on something. No, this is, you're looking at no Guest House, I'm pretty sure. This is any % NG+. It's part of the main, you gotta get to the main leaderboard. Here, I'll pull it up right now. This definitely, this went up, climbed a lot of slots for sure. This is going to be... this is going to be 13th place. Oh, I just beat Distortion. Rip Distortion. I beat his 5-year-old run. Get wrecked. Should have tried harder 5 years ago when the run was in a much worse state. Alright, so yeah, the next big threshold, of course, is beating 128. Once you beat 128, you're very close to closing in on top 10, and then from there. Seeing this is 127.46. My time is 128.05. So yeah, Live Split is lying by 1 second. So let me pull up the tournament, actually. I'll send the tournament to the chat so you guys can at least see what it is. Dynasty, thank you very much. We have a nice... Wait, was it 13th place? Nice 13th place time leading up to the tournament. No, 14th place. Distortion is now 15th place. Got him.